Hey, yeah, guys, how you guys doing? Hopefully you guys are doing amazing. Yeah, so, what am I making a video on again today? I actually have no idea. You may notice that I have, a headphone in. It's because I'm hip, chill, and I'm listening to music and ignoring my parents. That's because I can actually plug headphones into the bottom of my microphone, and now I'm hearing my audio, and, it kind of distracts me from talking to, quiet, so it kind of gets my audio quality better. At least I'm hoping. Samsung just announced their newest flagships is the Samsung Galaxy S20, S20 Plus, and S20 Ultra. These phones are insane, okay? These are like the most jacked up S-line phones Samsung has ever produced. And they have really innovated some crazy shit for these smartphones, okay? Wow, the keynote, bro, blew my mind. I could not believe some of the stuff that they pulled off with these phones. So yeah, in this video I'm going to go into it. So make sure to stick around and subscribe because we are trying to reach 100 subscribers by the end of the year. So I would really appreciate it if you guys could go ahead and subscribe to the channel. That would really help me out in the long run. And make sure to like the video. So so I'm really mainly focusing on the Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra, because it's the most jacked up and most spec'd version of the flagship line, and it just sounds better because big numbers. With the S20 Ultra, we have a 108 megapixel sensor. Bruh. 108 megapixels. Usually we have 16 megapixels, like my iPhone has, right? Or is it 12 megapixels? Okay, it's 12 megapixels. It's 12 megapixels, I'm pretty sure. But usually we have 16 megapixels. Well, on the normal model of the S20 and the S20 Plus, you have a 32 megapixel sensor. So that's twice the amount of the usual S10 or S10 Plus or Note 10, that sort of thing, which is absolutely insane. So you can really capture all of those pixels, and you can crop in, and it's not going to lose too much quality. This butt is so huge, just like mine, if you know what I mean, ladies. Also, okay, the video capabilities on these phones are jacked, stacked, cracked, okay? 4K 60 on the back camera and front camera are what is usually expected on everyday smartphones, but Samsung wasn't gonna have any of that, and they put an 8K sensor on a phone. 8K. 8,000 pixel sensor. 8,000. Double 4K. That is insane, okay? I'm not sure how many times I've said insane in this video, but that is absolutely crazy. 8K has never been done on a smartphone. Well, actually it has. But that smartphone, it was kind of experimental, and you could only shoot in 15 frames per second. Now, on this, you can only shoot in 24 frames per second. But 8K on a smartphone is huge. There are some let's say you're gonna buy the Canon 80D. That is a $2,000 camera. That only shoots 4K 60. No, maybe 4K 30. It only shoots 4K 30. So, for if you were to get the Ultra for $600 less, you could have 8K. But if you were just going to get the S20, which also has 8K, then you would be basically saving $1,000. Now, this sensor is not going to be as intense or as good as an actual camera. Of course, smartphones, it's gonna be a long time before we get that sort of level of clarity on a smartphone, but right now that is absolutely insane. So you're gonna be getting insanely high quality videos, but here's the only problem that I can think of. If you're recording on your phone, that probably means you're editing on your phone. Or if you're not, there's not a lot of editors out there that can support exporting in 8K. So you'd probably be exporting in 4K, which means that you're basically losing that extra 4,000 pixels. The data's there, but you're downgrading the video quality to 4K. So it's kind of what's the reason? But if you're the kind of person that films on your videos and then edits in Premiere Pro or I almost said iMovie, I don't know what that one other editing thing is for, you know, Apple computers. But yeah, so you could use that. I think you can export in 8K there. But besides that, I don't think there's really any other platform where you can export in 8K onto YouTube. And even if you did, that's going to take forever. So there's definitely a certain niche of people in a certain market that this kind of feature is aimed for. But 8K on a smartphone is just, it's insane that we're even there. It's insane that we can even accomplish that on a phone. So, and of course the screen is amazing. The resolution, 120 hertz, that's absolutely bonkers. But, you know, I think Samsung's, I don't know, they just really pulled it off this year. But if you're looking to buy one of these phones, you're going to be looking at $999 for the S20, and then I think it's $1,200 for the S20 Plus, and they're going to be looking at a $1,400 price tag for the S20 Ultra. And of course, they announced the Galaxy Z Flip. I'm not going to really make a video on that. I mean, it's really cool, but I noticed how they really didn't put any emphasis on the camera for this one, and that's because the camera specs are just like last year's, 4K, 60/30. I mean, it's just kind of your average Samsung phone specs there. But yeah, so crazy new phones, you know, hopefully, I don't know what's gonna say there. Hopefully what? I don't know. But yeah, I'm just really excited about these phones, and I think you should be too. So, you know, make sure to like, sub, comment, you know, tell me what you thought in the comment section below. It's not a very good video, I know. I'm hoping that this whole earpiece thing works out and it's not, you know, too noticeable. It probably is, but it really helps me when I'm making videos, so, you know, who knows. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like, you know, make sure to subscribe. We're trying to reach 100 subscribers by the end of the year. As always, I will see you guys in the next one.